Casey Ware called India quasi-federal. Was he actually insulting our democracy? Imagine you are promised your own house, but your landlord keeps the master key and can legally change the locks whenever they want. Do you really own that house? That's the exact paradox of the Indian constitution. We have 28 states, they have their own chief ministers, their own police forces, and massive budgets. But the moment a political crisis hits, New Delhi can swoop in, dismiss the elected government, and take complete control. So, are we actually a federal country sharing power, or just a powerful central empire pretending to share the pie? Enter Casey Ware. He was a constitutional expert who studied our system and essentially said, no, not federal. He called India quasi federal, a unitary state with subsidiary federal features. Think of it like a traditional joint family. The states are given the freedom to manage their own rooms, agriculture, public health, local trade. But the union government acts as the head of the household. It controls the really big stuff, that is, the defense, currency, and most dangerously, the power to rewrite a state's borders or impose president's rules. You would think, given the center, this much overriding power prevents chaos. It does not. Here is the twist. For decades, Article 356, the power to impose president's rule, was used as a political weapon. If the ruling party at the center disliked a state government, gone, dismissed overnight. This is where we get stuck, and honestly, it's frustrating. You sit there reading the constitution, which beautifully divides power in the seventh schedule. But then you look at our political history, and it just looks like blatant bullying by the center. It feels entirely contradictory. But the Supreme Court finally stepped in to stop the bleeding. In 1994, we got the defining moment, S.R. Bommai vs. Union of India. The court laid down a massive roadblock against this misuse. They ruled that federalism is not just an optional feature, it is a part of the basic structure of the constitution. This is huge. It means the center cannot use its amending powers to destroy the existence or core autonomy of the states. The states are not mere appendages or agents of the Union, they derive their authority directly from the Constitution itself. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Most people stop here, but the real story starts now. The Bommai judgment did not magically turn us into the United States. We are still a federation with a strong centralizing tendency. The center still controls the bulk of the tax money, but the basic structure doctrine acts as an invisible, unbreakable shield. It ensures that while the center can lead the country, it cannot erase the states. We are not a textbook federation, and we were never meant to be. Our founders designed a uniquely flexible system to hold a deeply diverse, chaotic nation. Ultimately, constitutions don't survive purely on paper, they survive on the balance of power.